Yankwe. Ken, that's in a mencha ye TF1 no pay. Or more show Facebook, or more TV, or more radio, no so maminchu be no pay. Now, latest in Udi Bibria tuja, ye the details ne by you be bread beba. And team be our support to be an so. Transfer updates, details in the deba, and to join with Facebook never message to me and who team our support near my updates, team. Ye be a transfer no enya analysis updates in kwa anakin me de eba. Na ma mensha asem fem free abrantie na oda wachi no. Nico Williams sensem no. Because enu anadwumanda. Me di nkomo pa me ne journalist foni bi omo Spain e di nkomo. Ana stories no ya monitor pa na wabiem yesusu ye de kakra be ka ho. Season ayeba be rem no. Barcelona epe a left winger. Omo list ne so no Nico Williams na oniso list na Barcelona ye say omo pe a left winger no the other first Luis Diaz Rafael Wosoro ana Marcus Rashford eka ho bi Nico Williams na onye part of Barcelona a left wingers are oma targeted for this season teams are na omani abre for Nico Williams pa no na ye se Bilbao for ne person renew ne contract. Bayern for any abre ana Arsenal o many abre. Enti sa teams we na no many abre Nico Williams pa. Na de kopie mu ni nyina ye se Bayern for Asia Felix Tenta. Felix Tenta ana ye agent edema Nico Williams. Ana Bayern for ko hia no. Ana Bayern for say omo pe offer brandtie no 15 to 17 million euros a year. Ana Felix Tenta say Nico Williams pay 20 million euros every Bayern. Ana Bayern for say ebo no osorunti obesa schedule another meeting. Nipa ba ko a otu Nico Williams for offer pa no eye nipa ba ko ono ankasa senior brother Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams etu Nico Williams for offer pa yi. Na last summer, Nico Williams decided say obe join Barcelona no. According to insiders no, nipa ba ko convince ne say on stay wo Bilbao no. Iñaki Williams, ni senior brother. Oka che ne say backs to no mu free no. Omo culture. Enti mpanyimfo bo manim no mbeka tro set na e was all respecti. Enti omo respecti mpanyimfo pa. That's the reason why players omu free bus raging ono. Den somebody disrespecting penny for den say omunya move bi ombe move yako. Enti Iñaki Williams ane catch ni ane say sa odi opese free team ni mpokra na but one season. Ne yemfa team ni into position eye na yen try see edi ombe drum pempenso obi. Enti Kane sa okre ya na Europa League na omani abre pass on pese omoje. Enti otu ni for say odi ombo sa season we fama Bilbao. The following season obetima movie. Ana Iñaki Williams etu nefo ana decide say obetna ana enkomo ne chance say opese say move this a new season eba no Iñaki Williams aka cha ne say Bayern ni team say wo outside no mo pe no wanye careful a uswa adaptation be ye problem enti petin kese wo Spain na join because omo ne betima project omo ne betimi a make sure say udi ne be kosoro at the same time adaptation nkoye problem enti na nsem ho ken o te say yes Nico Williams ya link ni to Real Madrid o kai Nico Williams ene Real Madrid nsem na e bae no sa story na e bae no ya link Nico Williams to Real Madrid this is a story ni the amount the reason why ya link Nico Williams to Real Madrid say ni senior brother atuni for say amani in free Spain by umpetim kesi wo Spain and teams kesi wo Spain no anya Real Madrid da Barcelona ento mo cha say omo link Nico Williams to Real Madrid by no na no kra bi anim sa say okọ Real Madrid and the only team na ope no Barcelona ana ma Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal di nkomo say afede wa ye ready say ope so join Barcelona boboko no the new season. Ente ye Nico Williams ane kache Lamine Yamal say opeso join Barcelona the season eba no. Ana Lamine Yamal ka say nipa ba ko obedi opese oba Barcelona obedi kan na kasa ebetima boa ne pa no. Eye Hansi Flick. So Lamine Yamal according to journalists omo ben sa story we no enkomo omudi kire ye na me narrate di akire no eye na Lamine Yamal na ka kire Nico Williams say ene on try say one Hansi Flick bekasa because Hansi Flick agi tuma say oba Barcelona na enye den enti ena se ohun ya Gerrard ebe breaki say papa friend say Hansi Flick ene Nico Williams akasa so Lamine Yamal na ka kire say oni Hansi Flick nkasa ane ma Nico Williams ene Hansi Flick akasa ye san komo na ye positive enti after some positive talks between Nico Williams and Hansi Flick no eno na ma Lamine Yamal call ni Instagram page eko posti one Nico Williams no enti ade kronti Lamine Yamal ko posti sa picture one Nico Williams wo Instagram ni nyina na ye say na Nico Williams ene Hansi Flick akasa na e positive ena na wo kire say Hansi Flick a kire omu project ni nyina no enti Lamine Yamal na tu ni fo say ene coach ni nkasa se coach no agitum se opewa obetima convincing penyimfo enti nkomo ne course na ye positive no ana Nico Williams ka kire Lamine say me ni coach kasa no na ni age ho onyame amepe ana ma Lamine Yamal ko Instagram ko posti sa picture wi omudi nkomo ne wie ya no eho ana Nico Williams e ka kire ni agent Felix Tenter se me ni Hansi Flick akasa schedule meeting with Deco
okay
and almost schedule meeting. Last summer na wamba no. Opa one Laporta ni Deco macho. Explaining your macho mo. Enti omu ntem no relationship ne de tension bi anim. Ana ma ne ko schedule sa meeting no. Meeting ne course no. Ana Felix Tenter ka che Deco say Lamine Yamal no Nico Williams no. O say oye ready say obebo Barcelona bobuko no. O de akomapa. O de adwemu fine ana person obebo Barcelona bobuko no. Enyes kasem. Enti the first offer na amode man no the same thing boy ni ready to accept
onjibi nka ho
na eye 12 million euros eno no eye gross yenya entity tax no sa 12 million euros na yenya entity tax ne say Barcelona for any Spain tax authority for ni omo tete tax ni ti free ma oba be 6.3 million euros for Barcelona
isa
I say on person obey kasem bebre because already
born no person
bebo and person ye bibia ma Barcelona for ne sa agini tu enti watete ne tax ni bibia no obeji 6.3 million euros e wo Barcelona already the same player e demanded 20 million euros e wo Bayern by Barcelona also up 12 million euros before tax after tax e 6.3 and they could see only problem Nico Williams a player no mo pene da ba bibi nti na wentimi amba enti ode ba akoto mpanyimfo anim so Deku am man yes or no answer enti say who said the camp of Nico Williams e ka say a positive talker Deku a reply say only problem ode koto mpanyimfo anim no mo ye okay a on betima shase say on be negotiate enti bebi an komuniko twai no and anope ya another periodista we close to the Williams family Edia betu dwa say nyame ya adoma Sunday Felix Tenter ebehia Bayernfo na Monday wase hia Deco biem entimi se Sunday nyame ya adoma ekina Felix Tenter ehia Bayern maybe or the betu omenim se boy ne decide so person ko Barcelona enti omunyi omeni because yes meeting for a Felix Tenter no was scheduled meeting on Sunday to meet Bayern and was scheduled another meeting on Monday to meet Barcelona. Enti ken ye twen say Nico Williams ensa eshe Barcelona for enum last summer na ye Barcelona na chase Nico Williams by this time around ye Nico Williams and ye chase Barcelona so nipa wetu ne for say on transfer no petim kese mbo no ye ni senior brother Iñaki Williams enti ken Monday Nico Williams story no ana mabɔ ne tofa dia ma no de besi Monday bia no me the latest nyina ebeba ma me move on to other stories ken okay Sofiane Amrabat Morocco ni abrantie no ye Fiorentina play okobo loan with Manchester United osakobo loan with Fenerbahce with Jose me no ka say see my friend say Atlanta aberem so mo pe Amrabat Atlanta for eso mo pe Amrabat it seems say Fenerbahce for no e man deal no nye permanent enti Amrabat ye say Atlanta for so aberem say omo pa abrantie no
oda so United player
Oda suye Fiorentina
player okay.
Yes, also loan with Manchester United. Yes, inti Atlanta for airpen. Na Justin Kluivert, I will see a kind of Bournemouth. Manchester United ebusa about Abrante no. Big team ebusa about Justin Kluivert. Manchester United. Now last season, Kluivert had 12 goals and 6 assists with Bournemouth. Bournemouth won penny for their two players ni nyina nim say. Wow, pesa okono offer ne ba na eyeguda on beton. That's the reason why Dean House and Omatona Real Madrid. Milos Kerkez Eko Liverpool. Antoine Semenyo any space Edin Komo. Kluivert another top player at the Mbuemo Bobo Kuno. Yes, Manchester United for ebusa about this boy. Say omo he someone sabit maka Abrante no. Enti ye nim de ba kosie ye twen sa Manchester United say omo di official bid beko ana so omo for official bid enko. Say ope oman ba kwa transfers ni ma ye hye aye de wo ho a eye Turkey for no minim de omehu en aye me de se meti na wo Leroy Sané se ni Jesus no say omenya be 10 million euros. As a Turkey for no me hit this season transfer ni pa. Na so far Galatasaray na lead transfers na Fenerbahce aba. Na team kesiye ba ko wo Turkey Besiktas. Omo so omo ntina ho. No mo nye enihahan sa omo nhwe sa say Fenerbahce for na Galatasaray dominate transfer. Enti Besiktas for say omo ko Liverpool. Federico Chiesa. Omo Besiktas for na Italy. Opeso return no koni krum. By up to date, no club from Italy and the concrete offer at the Abre Liverpool bobuku no. By team I say we hiti. Sa opeso befa Federico Chiesa eye Besiktas enti ye hwesa di oni de ba kosie. Ken Raheem Sterling situation in here. Chelsea that's 30 million pounds eso. Chelsea person mo ton ne kura. Team bi anfa offer mba say omo pa Abrante friend say Raheem Sterling. Na onim say enam be catch Ali coach ekopie mu London. On na ye president Edema Fenerbahce. Na Ali coach ekopie mu no 1692 agency. Sa 1692 agency no omo na represent Raheem Sterling. Ano mu ko shi Ali coach say Raheem Sterling ye top player. Anye bia Fenerbahce mu mpe. Yesi Ali coach eka. So the agency of Raheem Sterling ofano adnama Fenerbahce president Ali coach say Raheem Sterling enka omo plans no for now. Barcelona for hosa no munya offer from Turkey. Nefri Galatasaray for ho. Barcelona for ko bie offer nim no. Galatasaray for the abase omo pomu goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Na omo se omo peni loan. Galatasaray for say omo pe ter Stegen loan. Muslera free Galatasaray bobuku no omo pe goalkeeper. Omo goalkeeper so omo pe no Emiliano Martinez wo Petrovic wo Mediki abeka chiro. Up to date omo nyanya sa goalkeepers no omo pe no. Ana omo call Barcelona say mu goalkeeper na friend say Ter Stegen say no menya another goalkeeper ba oba be second choice goalkeeper so third choice goalkeeper. Enti mo fa Ter Stegen ma ye loan. E ka Barcelona for ne nko ankombeti ase. By boy no I Ter Stegen and na adwin say obe free Barcelona. By Galatasaray for the offer call Barcelona say omo pe Ter Stegen loan. Se Barca for beti ase se omo nti ase. Keno kai 2018-2019 season Germany. Striker bi sisu of Frankfurt near friend Luka Jovic. No be able to Luka Jovic. Ema ni beji din na team sakesi ni nyina pe Luka Jovic. E di demand na Real Madrid 40 kakesi 60 million euros. E de call Frankfurt e kofa Luka Jovic. Ankofa o Real Madrid say we see a kind of AC Milan. Are ho sema ato Abrante na say AC Milan for so mu renew the contract and former Luka Jovic. Enti ni contract na ebe June 30th afi we na no. Obeko as a free agent. Enti AC Milan say omo renew Luka Jovic a contract and former no. Once upon a time no a striker we asi na say ono na eba be top striker e wo Europe. But me no ka say obeda ni free agent. Ken Tammy Abraham. Oh, see a kind of Roma Kubo loan with AC Milan. Mate teams me and Sebi from Turkey, but me nya team Portugal. Yes, tap me Abraham, enya offer Kesebi from Turkey. Roma for no onka Roma for no plans no of late. The first 2 seasons AS Roma, not Tammy Abraham or form pa. Oko AC Milan loan 45 games in all competition or say 10 amfa ne contract ni so be June 30th Roma for ne nyoma dwen so be renew Tammy Abraham de mate ne che say when ya deal be from Turkey by source no enya ma me team na obekọ no enti Tammy Abraham enya deal from Turkey Brian Mbuemo situation no so obekọ Spurs obekọ Manchester United enu nie enra na report ne ba abonten enra kra na ama me hu report no after ye show no say yes Spurs for offer Brentford for 70 million pounds for Brian Mbuemo as 70 million pounds no emu 65 guarantee fee and emu 5 million add-ons okaboma 70 million pounds and on person the comma Brentford na on free one brass space and only 10 million more than the Manchester United for offer you know say Brentford for no is Canada eson and no mo pay but no pay Manchester United for sources say Abrante na catch rom say once on your agree personal terms no onko baby or person over Manchester United enti Manchester for no wo gidie say on befa Abrante no Spurs for no so first kakese ye twen intokwane between Manchester and Spurs why and befa Brian Mbuemo the Urban no what the kan ate ho with Van der Sar de Oliveira osi akan Monaco Star Louis Day on say Monaco for kofa Abrante no from Grêmio mo kofa 11 million euros na eriske wasoro pa 3 seasons nie Van der Sar modern bono akosoro pa eno na Manchester United for ko hu no Manchester ni Abrante we agree personal terms even at the time na Eric Ten Hag go Manchester United na oye right back Manchester United a penny long time enti and the time na Eric Ten Hag go Manchester United no di kan ni Abrante ni agree say on ba be fan after season we aba Manchester United ama boy na ti ase so beba after some Manchester United any agency ni di nkomo no agency ni ko hu Monaco for na omo say omo de omo kra be 30 million euros a ombeje 30 million euros rightly as you said 30 million euros and it's Manchester United was says kana Van der Sar de Oliveira ombetima be fa sa Abrante no Alisson Becker a rejected Galatasaray for no kimi ni baby o ma first kanu as omo players o ma targeting na ya akese dodo omo pe goalkeeper because Muslera eko makika goalkeepers ni bia say omo call Barca say omo pe ma candidate testing loan no omo ko Liverpool say omo pe Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker and Alisson Becker say there be ono no free Liverpool boboku ni so be free on pokra na onko si akan wo Turkey ene obet na Liverpool team nim enti ene anopei Alisson Becker a reject Galatasaray boboku no player ba ko a wo teams akesi wo teams bebre wo Europe no Immobile wabo teams papa Immobile wabo Juve wabo Genoa wabo Torino wabo Dortmund wabo Sevilla wabo Lazio many o ka say all be sisters Immobile when you senior man Kane onim say AC Milan for akon so mo pay Immobile Masalegri say o pay Immobile on se maka say coach no aba AC Milan na say impanyimfo senior man Spurs adjo Christian Romero a Spurs for defender. Teams in a Tatan, including my own Real Madrid. Boy no contract to 2027. Spurs for person renew. Now boy no up to date. Omunya ntimi ni agree. Ken dia metete ne kire say Christian Romero no. Se wan agree so be renew Spurs for say wow pe bia no 70 million euros for Christian Romero. Leverkusen for Garnacho no omatwem ho. Omo sis kana Manchester United bo omo Leverkusen e wosoro. Enti omo Garnacho omatwem na nse ya no magis ka kese from Liverpool for Florian omo person bet kese akoto player. Omo sis omatwem ho afri Garnacho di unima. Eni omo kokwa this in team Manchester City. Akra na friend say James McCarthy. Omo kofa na ba be replacement for Florian Wirtz.
Yes, no crowd the be 7 kwa benya.
Oh, and no almost be 25 million pounds. Yes. Now Paul back there na memfanwie. Where can aka de wom nyina. Na de ekosi ni na Paul Pogba e wodi wo MLS, Saudi, England and Spain. Na the French national team head coach Didier Deschamps and a convince boy ni say onko Monaco.
Monaco ne beboa.
Ebeboa no. Because boy no ambition say opese osa akọ World Cup no. Enti oni head coach no onso no ne close pa oni ne di nkomo no say okọ Monaco a one obo in front of France for no. On be say nyodofo for the amano. Monaco be compete at the highest level. Monaco ho no pressure any ho. Enti all compete at the highest level or sa less tension. Now etimi asa pick a reach ni pick. Enti omo be agree to 2027. A 2-year deal. And obako si akan e was star Louis Day.
Kwame Jela Ediano no. Others say among the Hurricanes so could do US or just a Bayern Munich Mayman ono so could do America Sia no a Hurricane and so could once one Laporta ko one gampa. Na eno che say eno eje ma won se wa so no e dey
eneni enra oye dwuma pa o say almost ceremony kakra o mu se wakota maswa anope ye nam street wo chia obia
akwano ayi no ye na even say campaign is a campaign no
say die papa no ade na oye no the football no could different level is good
so omodo no
I respect him that man
or the Nico Badia and the best yam almost feeling more
Laporta much respect
plan because we ko so we dey na just
say go forward no Hurricanes na
Hurricane na babedu no Laporta dey no Ken no
Harry say e hwan say Bayern Munich na ka 3 players em say Kane, Leroy Sané and one other player
na Leroy Sané ko pray I don't know mo nwen sa dey
just say me say Bayern Munich for ase boy no
ko Sané contract aye ne baby mo sister o me bobo no bi
boy you so boy ababa no babebo
unu we
Laporta
na yes mo we the winning you fans no because
BBC
papa dey we you good do with me just say or respect my legends
type of exactly
we elections campaign
is good
MPP ni NDC for I say I won
politician not in common as since any part
who hear ni panel say ni pardon
exactly
what you say
no papa
say omubufu a e be dey see here bia
activity bia wase activity bia wase
e Catalan or this one we say
much respect to him
okay
asem Ken awoshi e wodun kwa ono fen senior man could take general mami or show on live sia afei Ken you said Desmond Konyo your friend Kapi e wo Kromasi new site o me carpenter for Ken you said time will be
Desmond Konyo
time will be a mo hweye yakopon hira mo gabi mo so mo hweye pa what I say set Watson and so Armed Forces Museum
yeah set
senior man back so and then birthday
such a birthday happy birthday
so bro and they been send the birthday so also Prince Lakujo so birthday and a road down pon and so Nana Ofori Yeboa and so ba birthday yan kwaso Ken yan twaso you see first of all transfer markets no na yan hwe figures ni yi pa ye pe transfers no it's very important that we do first of all me who say build any electric say issues aba for flowing vits na ketua oje.
£200,000 in the Jakika.
Build a number report to say £350,000.
Hey.
Now this morning, Liverpool for Alexic for reports and then I'm saying £200,000. But Alexic reports say £200,000 plus any bonuses that will accrue to the player.
That's an A base.
Then a base. So the 200 is not the figure. But also propaganda no more chat 200, you know. The figure is £350,000. It's the base figure is £200,000 plus Obebo ball. Obe making appearances. If he does all these things, then bonuses are attached, which takes the figure to £350,000. So there's nothing wrong with what Build reported, and there's nothing wrong with what Athletic reported. They were my supporters, then they propaganda, and we go chawifa, and we say go chawifa. But what I say, exactly. Maybe we're transfers anymore, but again, let me take this opportunity. Once I ever started Club World Cup, and let me also explain this. I should be with qualification, you know. And then year Divas Day 2023, and a FIFA form paying for say. Yababo Club World Cup, in Chiremuni Mr. Ramon, I said with the beer me question. I explain it, but let me also take a simplified way to explain things to you. Continent no. Yes, Obiang for Ranemom, call me ball. Maybe a South America phone, any UEFA phone idea. Yabemo bebre. And no say FIFA for say. What Champions League and answer what o continent in a trophy 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 automatically will qualify. But what you say? After so coefficients no. So who won? Yeah, draw no. You have for the 12, but it's a who won qualify. And you see, I am Liverpool and Barcelona. Me pamucho. You have a can when in the way, and I say, I might be I won't see me and for two clubs and for mine. With the exception of Comi Bordiano, let me explain. Comi Bordiano, one say Palmeiras Abba, Flamengo Cajon, Fluminense Cajon, and a Botafogo Cajon. Now, the reason why Brazil and Kwande 4 teams Urban say, Omomo Diano, Palmeiras Energy 2021, Omo version of the Champions League, 2022 Flamengo, 2023 Fluminense, 2024 Botafogo. Into automatically they have qualified. Then we say choose from the coefficient there. So our country need to pick two teams, but no. One kahu bio. What we make be a one kahu. Let me give you a pictorial evidence. Can't take him on table, no. Let me explain this fast now for you, uncle. Table nini. UEFA 4 year coefficient. Can't Wadarama say coming your table now. I'll be glad. UEFA 4. Yes, my patch my first one. In UEFA 4 share my patch Ken. Me person me know your interaction kakra Wadarama. Manchester City, Real Madrid.
Okay. As some technical challenges in the door.
Still on one.
And so we no crowd match voice, no.
Wow.
But Mogu so in kakra kram. Some of Fanchina, Omoha, Jumapa, Abiakra, year program na, Ombechmako off kakra, na Omo Atotoniama. Kakra Julia Mufachena, Monica Cracker, Enche. Okay.
Inti me pacho UEFA 12 slots and the send yes share ni me pacho or join our television so it'll be easy for you. But in can't catch it say the last 4 Champions League and afidi encounter 2021 to 2024. Last 4 no. Omo automatically you've qualified. In this case, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Manchester City, I qualify. Some Madrid required OMG2. It's Miensana qualify. And the UEFA DNA. UEFA coefficients, you know. 1 Man City, 2 Real Madrid, Omdoma qualify. Bayern Munich, not Otoso Miensa automatically will qualify. PAG will qualify. Chelsea, now honestly will qualify. Dortmund will qualify. Inter will qualify. Now Liverpool, dear no. Me pacho shamiye pa hane very interesting. Liverpool, our first time. But the reason why Liverpool on Kobe say already England slot of 2 no Chelsea and Manchester City for our occupy into Yebebo Liverpool at Wegu Omonka ho. But what I say now Porto let's go back into Osha Wenua Barcelona toss to 12. Inti Kawaso mo qualify but Barcelona the Omonka say 2 slots for Spanish La Liga no Madrid any Atletico Madrid for AFA into almost some qualify. Just imagine shall RB Salzburg for what check coefficient other table toss to 18th on the Club World Cup ni be essence say what check clubs na Juventus say na almost slots no Inter any other teams are AFA inti what check ni nyina no a sa na didi so Salzburg are qualifying because their countrymen Obian qualify. Enti me pa mo cho me so my explain am mo nyina mo tese ade we dey bia e ba no say you are worried but UEFA for say 4 Champions League between 2021 to 2024 who mu a automatically will qualify afei ye the coefficient ne be pick the rest of the teams I was so making sure say country bia wo mu 2 and again Brazil are presenting 4 teams because omo de any special because omo version of the Champions League omo na giye afi ye move on because Club World Cup no nyame adoma homachi say you be sorry ahwe games you have to adapt it Club World Cup no sa na aba as at December na your turn ticket $349 say you could have $4 a UGB nipa nko but we will still enjoy it. Okay, let's move on and have another conversation. Transferring don't know. You season no and the deco just like normally they do. Deco bets now say now we be saying some questions about the season and plans for next season. It's in the interview and the deco say per on knowledge the feel say Barcelona will balance we chiro any infin wo nti if Barcelona be signings possibly be anymore this is Deco and also our meeting with coach Hans Flick to discuss what Barcelona will do. Okay, no problem. Now before sir no questions bebre about Barcelona key positions before instance center back before I ever start season and answer ever year season no Pau Kubasi Inigo Martinez na omi stable with you. But the discussion say either say Barcelona be ma Christiansen akọ and answer Ronald Arroyo akọ. Later on Barcelona decided say they are extending Ronald Arroyo's contract meaning say na the corner be ding. Then Barcelona came out to explain to us say the reason why you move is Ronald Arroyo should stay ni say ono onimrika tu defenders are we say omo running into space acquire attack Ronald Arroyo count the problem Ronald Arroyo I want to say ontimi adapt to how Hans Flick plays they will let him adapt here he will be much better defender than what he is today. Into Barcelona reposed confidence in Ronald Arroyo, so the conversation about Ronald Arroyo leaving quiet. Then there was an issue about the right back. Barcelona Kotobi. Now message Juice Kunde. She said about Juice Kunde. Anyone be bana because there's no belief in Hector Font. Well, after back and forth, performance Eric Garcia done did the last 2 months before season there was okay. Then they say Eric Garcia. Ebetimi so about right back wo ye. Say you need GD or Hector Font more. Then there's no need to splash money on the right back. So Juice Kunde on the right back. Say Ekoba say here to ya. Eric Garcia can also play there. Let's say some issue about the right back position also. So for the meantime, they are two. Recently, there's also been issues about Barcelona's left back position. Because you say Alejandro Baldi on the left back or back clap the one in WGD. Pay injuries kakra, but now saying Nkaya on season in and you won't say Rad Martin, who people did not have belief in him. But now no kakra boy, still na kofo engineering did but anya bia or you okay. But there's offers from Wolverhampton Wanderers. And then Akoba says, of 100 of foreign Fana Barcelona for Benyasi came word to dia. And number 4 go for Alex Gremado. And I even Paris said to cry pushing for this. The Bale no. Barcelona have not taken decision on it yet. It's in some na deco can you know. Until say BB case ye be sini still BB answer sign. But Barcelona are in the market searching for a left winger. Ever since Barcelona season, you know, we have been having discussions on Luis Diaz, Marcus Rashford, Rafael Leao Crade din chum because they say and na Laporta nana pushi pa. Ken. In some na ACC no. Ibi chirma dwen kakra me pese me ye bie question ni mu kakra. Hwade. Felix Tente. Aya niema mienu. Ida se o yusu Barcelona e de akope deal e wo Bayern Munich. Ananse opaketua mu sika na yemfa bi nka ne ho e wo Bilbao. Ananse se genuinely opesa boy ne bo Barcelona e niema mienu. Ba ku ne be Nico Williams say yene Barcelona fa akosia. Se boy no ebebo na Barcelona for mo sese. Enti se bibi sa akoso what am say ayene ma mienu. Either say genuinely afedi na akoma mu so obebo Barcelona na say ebia news na ebe ba bontin ebe ma Bayern Munich fo no ho apopo afre say na sika na wo pen ye de be ma mo. Me ba cho de mi joyas because me die I know very well say Barcelona and Nico Williams problem be any ho. Say Barcelona could 25 million euros cash down. And I'm a Española. Just almost sounds so time over 60 million cash down. And sounds so the Nico Williams and the team Bilbao. Which is not easy. It's a situation, you know, I die because say the problem is boy no waba Barcelona or person about Barcelona and it has never been in doubt since 1 year. But what we don't want to happen is say akwane be use Barcelona for meeting the akwaji nisika and the Asia ebe ha adwen pa. And the Asia me cry be ha me pa because say no hwe these guys they are willing to pay sika bia boy ne pe. Bilbao for no ankasa me I don't get them. Gyokeres kakese wo Bilbao 11.4 million euros Nico Williams tio yenua Nico Williams na highest paid player 11.4 million euros. Dotoso mienu Nico Williams 10 million euros. Dotoso miensa Spanish national team goalkeeper miensa no wonim scoreje 4.2 million euros. Pacho what would the difference and the disparity between the two? The first Nico, ni brother Inaki 11.2. The second Nico 10. The also means 4 million. Nature say omu obuoni nidie at the mother Inaki brothers. But you come on with the note I say. Omu no omuji over 10 million euros. The also means no Spanish national team goalkeeper. Nan kono crack some no cock about just 4. This is the kind of respect Bilbao has for this family need. I was through here, and to move in a bit of a problem. And almost say, opa, almost sounds so this can be a canon. I'm sure, say, all the can were betting you 13, 14, and possible. So, me this as a can be a canon. Inti, say, sa conversation at that table, no, see, sa boy in pa, or be extended. And the buy munching in come haba, and the Barcelona come as and swaba. Transfer and we be able to miss.
Nico.
Share Victor Gyokeres. Man, you for Monkey Camo. Now, I don't like that. You fire non top player. Man, you for Arsenal, I first bit. Man, you for that sort. Share Ken. Menkwa die. Victor Gyokeres 1 week in year. In some na eba for Victor Gyokeres on etchemaso. Verandes and na penny at the Sports Lisbon. And now no say boy agent Casadodo. No omunya ye any agreement bia by paper. The only agreement on unim 100 million euros. Tio. Then the agent comes back and says, "Oh, there's an agreement which is 60 to 70 million euros." If you say anyone, I hear the difference between these two interviews. Because listen, the first interview now around this year, no say, on him say release clause 100 million euros. Nemo sebi. Oye nipa on him nyansa on him say club will be anywhere Europa. Obetia 100 million euros for a 27-year-old player of Bobo. Ewo Portugal. Tio. President say yes, he acknowledges the fact to say the release clause is 100. He knows very well say or he possibly also on more than say 27-year-old club will be free Europe about 100 million. Into no Croatia say sika bia bebia no obetiase. So there's no difference. But 1 week in here, send a Gyokeres and come across social media so no. Me ya ye hu say say deliberate. I'm the hype boy no. Come on now, no. The hype boy no communicate to the clubs and say, boy ni available at this figure. Me Susanna me Susu say a deliberate hype.
So now Arsenal bid no mo dia kono.
Arsenal the 55 million euros plus 10 million euros add-ons.
55 plus 10.
Yeah. Which is 65 million euros.
And I know more pay 60 plus 10.
Boy, according to the players' agent, almost pay 60 plus 10. And so 70 crore magic.
So now, Man United are serious. Arsenal ko bedi. Now Manchester United bedi. I want to call. Man
U there. Necessity say sell the bed no crowd Bible Sir Jim Ratcliffe or no so the 2 penny paper.
I don't want to be co-train co-friend bi no omo ko hia ansa na say. Because United don't want this boy. Kasa be being in. I'm Arsenal for fetch. Arsenal crown is says ko na kasa. But I'm not going to try with Israel.
We're giving it a try. According to record, Arsenal and the record and the pay of Portugal. News circles so newspapers in Arsenal the 55 plus 10 Abba. I'm going to take a decision. But my coach say, boy, no, over 10% of the transfer fee.
How much be man?
10%, you know, say. Omunya 70 million. And nothing agents ne kasa bebre. Almost come many free. Inti I was say no me sure say first bid in the for no on between Arsenal mu kakra but Arsenal enya dey 65 according there. Arsenal can even go as far as 70-75. I think it's 70-75.
You see Arsenal 5 million come deal na me
we do 70.
We do 70.
Of course, nature say deal you know. Arsenal for I serious a chain Manchester United.
Jump the 5 for can 60 base 10 add-ons.
Came in out way. Okay, Matthias Cunha, Manchester to say 65.5 million pounds. 62.5 million pounds na Manchester de fa Cunha no. Eko euros ma 73 million euros. 73 million euros na efa Gyokeres.
Ema kakraka.
Emma kakraka. It's a matter of priority. But what to them command many would okay, in any case, Brian Mbuemo, me no can say Brentford forces 60 million pounds. Sister, Manchester first bid or the call 45 million plus 10. Manchester on you. Boy, they say me per Manchester may change. Tottenham akọ boy no. Ken, I'm told say Tottenham are willing to pay 60 no. But boy na nanya. Now, say either Manchester United meets the 60 million pounds or Brentford will be forced to sell to Tottenham because Tottenham are willing to pay.
Well,
me know what to say United forces won't carry and yet one year chain United for bay. They say yet what 16 says so we are serious, you know.
United transfers na mo transfer na kwesa ha so fokudia no. Ah onhwana.
Aha dwen.
They say this omo de koma hwan na won yakusan.
Na say
obi no nya asem kra won say.
If the technical directorate wa na akọ chief negotiator ho.
When they say baby a normal procedure. But
say Jim Ratcliffe nkomo say wonim say Jim Ratcliffe. What say hu nkomo ni.
Mama Asrafa baso because the omo de akọ de omo is serious. Omo is ready. Asrafa is serious. So be any Arsenal striker. They are man fastest come over on befa Gyokeres. Meaning the reason when Choma be for Gyokeres because Sesko nana omo didi nkomo na
just say 80 plus 10.
80 plus 10.
90.
And we year 60 plus 10.
60 70 mu baby.
Omo be no one heavy.
Said ball ni banka sa.
There be one na offer na won say we the offer striker.
Me feel Sesko ball.
O Sesko chain. Okay. Biggie.
Ken.
Now what you saying?
Nyame adom bibia ye fa.
Say bibia boko.
Sure, nyame adom.
Okay.
Bibia ye kama pa.
Ye nim komo kakra na ensa ne ye wa ye kakra. Say dey kan dia to anim no. Ensa ye wi program na. Ye be call of kakra. So the mama tell say any issues kakra anti. Mr. Mamon fanche na monjeje tatan kakra kakra sa ye wi ana omo akwa na omo akwa of kakra. No mo nyata. Ahihye enema yi. Okay.
Kenam yena nyame ase sadia che na yenda loss 96.30 for nyina se said o mo jebre no mo tie show no ma mention sem na sem fan free Barcelona o your story be about a player friend say Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. First of all, so what is obi can obi asem and also what is obi ka football asem. You have to ask yourself say nipa na o ka ball na asem no ye hwan nipa na o ka ball na asem na sign na the modi mo sitie o hwesa niema we nyina awia na afi wahwa asem na nipa na eka no na wa bisa won sa asem na nipa na eka na ye sa na tie no kurebum ana se no kurenim. First of all, you come Marco van Basten. Who is Marco van Basten? Marco van Basten is a former player, one of the most prolific strikers in football. On him go wasem. He is a player waje Ballon d'Or Marco miensa. It is a player we kabola semwa. On him the oka e dia fa ball ne ho. Now, yemfa no nsinche yenhwa asem na waka no. Osi player friend say Lamine Yamal. Ono Marco van Basten ni feel say looking at baby a player ne bono or you deadly or you dangerous which is on the right wing. But ono Marco van Basten feel say enka brand any benfimfia. Enka brand any modi mo betimi akonkan. E dia chen say de yehu e wo Barcelona sesia. Now tena se na hodjon wan wo bisa won say asem na van Basten e ka no. Eye no kre. And asa asem na o ka no enye no kre. Ora Lamine Yamal performance for Barcelona. Any baby operate free na. E hono me yehu say brand any gina wo si akan de ma basa na me konkan de ma no. It is all but this will be because I enter sunny position. And from free baby Ujinana. O baby I will say at the Yaman ko yim from Manintia and answer day. And I'm a papa ne casa no. But it is not because of that. Young players are put his access on position from baby and mobile. Especially when you move on. I'm a players is so position baby o mobile jina no. And Yama can even way better than the na previously in a position and mujina. Barcelona honum na. Lionel Messi started from that same position. Now Lionel Messi ball on the flanks. Say your left, say your right, especially on the right flanks. Lionel Messi far ball now or Chechia. Or Kati Ina. Goals or Besheno gives you that kind of excitement. And I say, play on the body more was throw aside and no, or check clearly. So anytime Obe get closer to the 18-yard area, bia. Anytime you Obe face the goal post in the piano, or you play on the pa, or more goals. Or more assist, and then Yama Bebre will give him. Pep Guardiola at that time, I know you coach in the Barcelona. etenase and we player ne body ball o player ne body more flanks and so and he said your kati ino face goal post na or you dangerous and he said you do 18-yard area anymore ni hu na and o decided to better sani position no man ababa be boss centrally as an attacker idea ma Barcelona bo boko no Lionel Messi koko ball the force number 9 or centrally Edema Barcelona. In that year, he had his best performance for Barcelona in a calendar year. That was when Lionel Messi ball Edema Barcelona. From January to December, no share 91 goals. Just because he has a sunny position from the flanks, Edema Bejina and Nimu and Asem Finfi are operating centrally. It's in Yama Bekon kind Edema player. From there, Yansho Obi to say Osman Dembele Nansenya. Osman Dembele is the player who also operates from that right wing and as a flank. Ne modimo honum na enye bad from Paris Saint-Germain boboko no. But coach only handle Paris Saint-Germain in the shape of Luis Enrique. Etenase o share play and the performance. He feels an striker so mujina sa position any one of the man no. Omo modern mono enya said you no hwehwe. It will be you see Osman Dembele in that particular position. And so amana baba begina anymore. No operate centrally the ama Paris Saint-Germain. Your both season ni wie no. Abranti any more to saying. He's given one of the best seasons, or even the best season of his career. Since Washas, he has said, Bobo per numbers. So, better 21 goals in a single league season. Now, Osman Dembele and Yebi. But this time around, what Timia Yasadi and Abra Yasesa in position, they free the right wing and as a right flank. Emanisha say, oh, pretty centrally. Ewon Finfin. Ediama Paris Saint-Germain Bobo. There are players, no more money, almost to sell Lamine Yamal. Almost style of player to sell Lamine Yamal. You change your positions. Edio mobile centralia. Man numbers any goals and Yama con kind of mamo. It's Marco Van Basten a seminar or cano. The difference is that. Lionel Messi. Osman Dembele. Omo ball as force 9. But Lamine Yamal at Barcelona. There is somebody who is a prolific striker number 9 in the shape of Robert Lewandowski. Ewo Barca. It's a better than say Lamine Yamal be the number 9 position for Barcelona. But at least Obetimi was an auxiliary striker, which is the number 10. No one supported the lead striker because a brand and a chest or football if you wings will be no kati in a ken offensive goal post na a problem. One shower or baba be assisted. It is a ball direct to the goalpost area, direct to the 18-yard area. Now on your ball, no than any hope offensive goalpost directly, and you have to space from the flank. I believe that it is going to help the player and the cause of Barcelona Bobo Kono because the number 10 position was Basampono players no more bono, especially Danny Olmo. Availability a problem, the man on your consistent. And now Babo, a chinano pra. It is a Okwa for me Yamada Nababa show. Especially Barca is also looking for player friend is Nico Williams. It is the Barcelona and Nico Williams. No Baba boss half flank Canadian Mabasa. Now Rafinha that's raw. Robert Lewandowski lead. Now you're pushing Lamine Yamal. And the Baba board the number 10 position again. It is going to be a perfect attack for the Barcelona setup. And be sure to be the footballer Eddie Barca Chibiano. Any budget because Nico Williams Bana Urbano. A better than Brandt and a better bench. It is the perfect position for Lamine Yamal when Nico Williams arrives and it's about the number 10 position. Near putting Nico on the other flank. Now Rafinha that's raw. Now Lamine Yamal and Finfi de Barcelona. A perfect combination for that matter. Okay, moving on. Club World Cup, no? An opportunity for players be so many justify. Last make a franga say there. And an opportunity for players be so improve your worth. Still at Real Madrid, there are certain players Club World Cup, who say yes, they are in to stay, especially when Master Antonio is arriving. Master Antonio actually, Bana Orban, he's a quality player. I feel no baby adapt to Real Madrid, but we have the numbers and the ball our this season. So far, about 12 matches in the league, we have 4 goals, and our assistant Marco 4. It is such a player, but 8 goal contribution directly from 12 matches there. There was so. The age, good for Real Madrid. Real Madrid are not that kind of almost cultivated that culture. Say because South America, they are players almost young, no more than more was near the Omaba. And we see Madrid, they are far quadano. Any performance are all done there. Say Oba, now the money kind Real Madrid is going to give him that opportunity to play a lot of the games, especially when Madrid is a new coach and you Carlo Ancelotti in a teho. This is a new manager. The why Oba Leverkusen be akin a chum. A friend Oba Real Madrid. Oba Baba writing new history, any new books, any new notes. Ewa Madrid Bobo Kunim. Na ya say who coach. I force Abi Alonso obetimi aye bibi e dia Real Madrid. It's a new coach stepping into clubs. Omun time shedding baby. There are times we heading kaka. But a lot of the players are your more. Prove your who training grounds and audio mobile. Are ready. Some mobile BB Diama teams and a coach because of person hitting the ground running into what the man results. And our Baba be you no the boss opposition no Amanema Conkai. Some stand to no bar. Nesta on in the position of a bono. What the kind my young said there are other players on mobile honumbi. Ada Goulet, Brahim Diaz Ewoho, and then the other flank, which is the right wing, a player friend is Rodrigo Bono. A honum to Swablanti and it me body ye pa. Into these three players, Aquadani no Mobaba compete. Or Roma Madrid Bobo Konim. For Ada Goulet there, Miminu Mianunim the kind of talent Aquadani possesses. Or Real Madrid. He is a good player. To the extent that Zabi Alonso Ankasa as a coach at a point. Now open loan now by Leverkusen Bobo Konim. And to say Bibi Nebesia. Looking at the talent, as Zabi Alonso and Woody Free Aquadani Honomono. Obeti me an opportunity so on to Real Madrid now won't see a kind. And Fama Madrid Bobo Kono. It was only I safe. Brahim Diaz position is questionable. Brahim Diaz position is highly questionable. Last season, on our game time enough, 48 matches no boy in all competitions, or share 6 and or 66 times. When a new coach is stepping in, not a winning opportunity, these numbers are good, yes, and correct. But the coach and Baba show more only few some benefit into the scheme of work. It's Ibrahim Diaz performance. Our dine do Real Madrid. Kakana Wayeno. This time around, coach na Albano, Baba that platform, our Club World Cup, so prove your worth. No, so more opportunity na to aso. Ubetimi atena na waboano. And asa niema nkonka into onya okwan. And this is where Brahim Diaz stands as we speak. On the other hand, player friend is Rodrigo Nsoso already. Recently, no complaining about game time. Yeah, Baba we this season, yeah. No complaining. So onya a lot of minutes or Real Madrid Bobo Konim. It got to that point. Now people even believe so fake injuries there just because he had wanted to leave. Now there are other players who are competing. Already the formation and the system and the footballer coach says Zabi Alonso Bona. Then some of these players have an opportunity because the 3-4-3 system, about 2 inside air forwards. Not the backward anymore, which is the 3-man up front. It is able to crumble now on more trainer. Definitely it is going to be Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius. It's there are other players in other positions. On position here at stake. And so the Maumo and the arrival of Mastantuono is going to bring that kind of pressure. It's whoever fights for a good position for Real Madrid. Ubenya Kwanya. Name want to me and hit the ground running instantly. Mastantuono bana obano. Ebeye pinido. The other one, Baba better 2. The other 2 beko 3. The other 3 beko 4. It's unya be more. You have to leave the club. And anything that makes us a Club World Cup, it's a fine opportunity.